Welcome to the ultimate iPhone 12 camera test. We have the 12 Pro Max, the 12 Pro, the 12 Mini, and the 12. Now the biggest differences between the Pro and just the regular 12 is the fact that these do have 3 lenses, they have LiDAR, and these only have 2 lenses. These do not have telephoto. The difference between the 12 Pro Max and the 12 Pro is that the 12 Pro Max has a 2.5 telephoto lens. It also has a larger sensor in the wide-angle lens, and it has sensor shift technology, which allows for better stabilization. So this is gonna be kind of an interesting test because the cameras on all of these are very similar. So I kind of just wanted to show you guys that no matter which phone you decide to choose, you're gonna get an incredible image. You're also getting Dolby Vision HDR on all of these devices. The only real difference is you can shoot 60 frames a second in Dolby Vision HDR on the Pros, and you can only shoot 30 on the regular 12s. So let's get testing. Where shall I start? I see, Tyler. It's okay. It looks cool because it's like I'm framing it right now just to get the vase. And then when I zoom out, Tyler in the corner. Now on the 12 Pro Max, this is where the real differences are going to be happening because this has the 2.5x zoom and the Pro only has the 2. So I'm going to take a couple of pictures to show you the differences in the zoom. Actually a huge difference. I'm pretty shocked. Where's the dog? Hey dog! Hi buddy. Hey Maddie. Can you please give me attention? I think you guys get the point. These don't have a telephoto. Maddie, do you want Joe Biden? Do you need Joe Biden? So now I'm gonna test out portrait mode on all 4 of these, and the biggest difference with the 12 Pro Max is that it does have that telephoto lens, so that's gonna give you a little bit different of a portrait mode shot. So Jenna, take it away. And do I look okay? Do I look, subpar? Jenna, great work. To start out our video test, we're gonna do a comparison between the 12 Pro Max and the 12 Pro because the differences between this is the 12 Pro Max has the 2.5x zoom, it has the larger sensor for the wide angle, and it has the new sensor shift technology to get some better stabilization. So let's see what these look like. This is the test that I've been very interested in trying. I just saw a lizard. I saw a lizard. I can't even make this up. 2.5, maybe we can see him. Are you here? Show yourself to me. I think he's gone. Okay, let's check this out. Oh boy, alrighty. So looking at them side by side, I did notice a slight difference on the Pro Max because it looked a little more flowy, kind of, I guess, angelic-like. I mean, that could just be my hair flowing in the wind, or it could be the sensor shift technology, which is probably most likely. I'll probably have a better idea when I look at these at the computer, but what do you guys think? Okay, so now I'm gonna pop on the mini. This is the test that I wanna see. The 12 mini versus the 12 Pro Max. Like, look how small this is in comparison. Do you see that, Jenna?
Yeah,
Wow. Same brain. So you're able to do Dolby Vision HDR 60 frames a second on the Pro Max, and on the regular 12, you can only do 30 frames. So I will give you a demonstration of what that looks like when you do slow down the footage. If you're shooting in 60 frames and you slow that down by 50%, you'll definitely notice that it's much more smooth. So let's do a quick little test here. See what we got. This is just a very simple test, shooting both cameras 30 frames a second and showing you the differences between the zoom, or I guess lack thereof zoom, on the mini. Oh no, it's so ultra wide you can see my other phone in it. Hold on. There we go. So there's our ultra wide of the pool. There's our wide angle. See if you guys can notice any stabilization differences between the two, because like we've mentioned many times, the sensor shift technology is only on the wide angle on the Pro Max, not the 12 or the 12 Pro. Look at that zoom. I can see that pumpkin light. So now I want to give you guys a little demo of the front-facing camera. It's the same on the other two, so I'm just going to show you between the Mini and the Max. Here we go. So this is the Pro Max that I'm looking at right now, and here's the Mini that I'm looking at. I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at the lens on at least one of them, because you can tell if you're not. Like right now I'm looking at myself on the Pro Max. Always, guys, look at the lens when you're vlogging. Okay, let's take some selfies. The one thing that is cool is when you do rotate this horizontal, this will give you the wide angle lens, so it'll switch from the zoomed in front facing selfie to a little bit wider of a view. So here's the wide angle, and here's the zoomed in. This helps you fit more people into the frame if you're doing some group shots. I like it, looks good. So for my personal devices, I ordered the Pro Max in silver, and then I impulse purchased the white Mini. I woke up at 5 a.m., bought this one, and then just as I was about to go back to sleep, I was like, I should do it, and I did it. You're not doing it, no, you won't do it, you did it. As you can tell, it's still light out, which means we're not gonna be able to test night mode. So let's wait for the sun to go down, and I'm gonna show you guys the night mode photos plus a night mode time lapse. So tonight, we test. First, just wait for the sun to go down. I'm exhausted. Took a few shots before we got back here after we ate dinner, and I'm so incredibly impressed by the Pro Max. Like, it's so, like, take a look at these. This is what it looks like with no night mode. And now, here's night mode on. I know, pretty impressive. So we've got some cool lights. Maybe we can try some light painting. Let's see what we can get. And then I gotta go to bed. I haven't slept in 4 weeks. Mofis are plugged in. We've got the new Toomey one that they have. So these are gonna keep these powered all night long. I've got the brightness turned down, and we are gonna set these time lapses. Here we go. I'm so nervous. It is so windy out there. It was windy all night, and I'm just gonna say the time lapses did not turn out how I had hoped. My sister woke up around 5:30 and said that the Pro Max had shut off because it was so windy that the Mophie cable actually got pulled out of the Pro Max. So the time lapses that we've ended up with, not the best because it was so windy. So everything is kind of very unstable and sort of shaky. But all in all, I'm pretty impressed with how well this did perform. I even took some photos inside of Maddie and just sort of around the house. And it's really impressive to see some of the photos and how you're able to get such detail in not only the shadows, but also pull out a lot of the highlights. So cool. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm now gonna pack up and head back to make more fun videos on the iPhone 12 for you guys. I had so much fun testing these out, and I'm so impressed with the performance across all 4 of these models. And I think honestly, the conclusion that I've come to is depending upon what you're looking for in a phone, all 4 of these models are incredibly impressive. Obviously, if you want the higher end model with the bigger screen and a little bit better performance in cameras, then obviously you're gonna go for the Max. But for anybody that does end up getting the 12 or the 12 mini, you're not gonna be disappointed. So I'm gonna pack up now. Look at all this gear that we've brought when I could just film everything on a phone. Jenna said that I didn't look good.
No.
But it's looked like this for the whole video at this
Maybe
point.
she got beautiful.